doing? Let's see. We have a "We'll be right back" screen.
Alright, hello there everyone. After 3 weeks, thereabouts, we're back with Mass Effect. So that's something. We're like right at the tail end of the game. Hopefully my computer does not crap out prematurely, which it has been doing recently. But, ideally we'll be able to get at least a decent chunk of stuff done today.
Yeah,
It's
so yeah, warning, the stream may die suddenly without us even knowing. It's just something that might happen, unfortunately.
Wow, there's a lot of, Cerberus stuff that we can do now, huh?
I think it's Get Incursions is the one we need for Tali's
Geth Incursion is the
companion
one we need to do.
quest.
Yes, yes. Now, the awkward thing is, it doesn't tell us which,
Which ones we've done?
yeah.
Yeah,
So, you
I feel
wanna...
like we've done some of them,
Yeah.
which is sort of the issue.
Uh, for the most part, I feel like we've done all of the things we've needed to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, we or I can do a stream some other day and just finish off subquests.
So, should we go to Virmire?
We should go to Virmire.
Let's go to Virmire. Where the heck is Virmire? Also, any equipment updates we should know about?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You know what's funny? We apparently have the level 7 Master Gear, and after Virmire, or I believe we'll unlock the level 9 Master Gear.
Cool.
So that's nice. Ah, we can't wear the Krogan heavy armor. Wait, can we? What is this?
No, we can't.
Ah, that's a shame. It is nice, though. Well,
I feel like we would drown in it, is the thing.
I mean, we could always, share with Tali, and then we could have, 2.5 Krogans, because, let's be real. Us and Tali equal about a quarter of a Rex.
Yeah.
And so we can have 1.5 Rexes.
Good. They salute when you go past.
As they should. Oh dear, is this one of the Hell Worlds?
Binthu, what the fuck did we do on Binthu, is the question. Tempted to go back and check. Go back to the previous stream and check, see if we can figure out exactly what we were doing here.
There's Pharos, there's Virmire. I mean, I don't think Virmire is the point of no return, right?
No. Let me just check to see what Jack had to say on that subject, but I don't believe it was.
Also, left side of the Milky Way is kinda barren, isn't it?
It's very barren. You'd think with all the, time we'd spent, it would have at least, shifted round a little bit.
Also, I do like the floating effects. I there's something that really just gets me about, galaxies and, the big scale floating stuff. But at the same time, it's also kind of depressing because we'll never have a Gurren Lagann that can chuck them like shuriken.
The point of no return after which you can't do any more side quests is going to Ilos.
Oh, okay.
But he also recommends having them done before getting the last of the 5 main missions, aka Virmire.
Well, Okay, let's see what we were doing on Binthu.
Said I will try and go back to the archive, which is up on our YouTube account. If you type !links in the chat, Nightbot should tell you where that is. Go back and check the archives if it'll load quickly for me. My phone is not doing well because I've downloaded a new time waster app to
Oh no. What is it?
keep me occupied. Wordscapes.
Well, there's worse time waster apps to download.
There are, but my phone does not like it. It sort of dies. Well, it doesn't die, but it starts chugging.
Alright, well, we have 2 side quests in the Horsehead Nebula, so we can do those. Missing person and hostile takeover. So, let us... I mean, I might as well land on Binthu just to see what's there. It's not like load times are that long. You may have already cleared it out by this point, you know.
I'm fairly sure we did.
I'm gonna take Garrus, because there's an achievement for completing... So, you know what's funny? There's an achievement for completing 5 side quests with, Garrus and Liara. So I figured, do you think we should just do that while we're doing these useless side quests?
Fuck it, why not? We did do something on Binthu, but it was a quest we've already completed, so we don't need to go down there.
Okay. Well, I can no longer...
Yeah, I think you now have to land.
Well, you know, who knows? Maybe there'll be some loot missed or something. We have to like friggin' equip Liara. I don't think we've ever. We haven't equipped Liara since we killed her mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait. Yeah, we have used Liara. We have
surveyed. These seem to be all done.
I'm a very thorough person when it comes to something stupid like this.
Return to Normandy. Alright, let's go to the Horsehead Nebula and dick around with Garrus and Liara. Well, not literally, though apparently Liara would like that.
Liara has been very, very adamant about wanting to do that.
I mean, it's kind of the Asari way, is the thing. They do be horny, though. Like, now that you think about it, the Asari are basically just a thinly veiled succubus analog, aren't they? A la D&D.
Very possibly, yes.
How do you feel about that archetype?
What, like the race of women crazed about having sex and reproducing?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great, is it?
No, it's really not. Okay, so Stranus is missing person. You might want to look up that side quest. Missing person.
Missing person. Okay.
Stranus. I'd really like that word for some reason. Stranus. Fun to say. Well, yeah, I can understand why that archetype exists, because people be horny all the time.
Very horny.
But I'm just like, it's very concerning, isn't it? Also, where is the quest? This is the correct system. Is there a ship or a planet I'm missing?
Search the area above and to the left of the planet Zarwin, which is the 4th planet for the MSV Majesty.
Above and to the left.
Scanning the ship will reveal
Aha!
a radiation trail leading to the planet Zarwin. Only after finding this trail does it become possible to land on Zarwin.
Yes, radioactive particles. I'm sure that's great for the environment. And now we land on Zarwin.
It's space. What can we really do to space?
I mean, you say that, but did you know that at the current rate of human reproduction, it would only take 4,000 years to use up all the carbon in the observable universe?
No. I was happy not knowing about the doomed nature of our race. At our current rate of horniness.
Look on the bright side. We're probably not gonna last 4,000 years as a species anyway, so it's a moot point.
At this rate, it does seem unlikely.
Tuesday, folks, where we have fun times, cold drinks, and existential dread.
On a happier note, people be real horny about Megami after the latest Jujutsu Kaisen chapter.
I mean, I'm just upset it took them that long, honestly.
I mean, people were real horny about him before, but the whole, him being real fucking smart really helped. And then him lifting his shirt and showing off his rock hard abs.
I mean, he has some really nice abs. Also, latest chapter of One Piece.
Oh boy.
Yes, Oda is telling us something that has been speculated and more or less known for forever. Which, honestly, is more a testament to the quality of Oda's writing than anything else.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, you have to get out.
Yes, I know, but I forgot the button.
I mean, that's the thing. It's all well and good having these, twists that are like, oh my god, I didn't see this coming. But once you start to think about those twists, you realize, wow, I didn't see that coming. That's not been set up at all. That's terrible. I was gonna say, did you get stuck on the ancient debris?
I did, but I have booster jet. Which, to be fair, are more harm than help a lot of the time, but I try. But yeah,
But yeah, it's far better for you to set something up, even slightly hidden, and people go, okay, yeah, I figured that out. That's really cool that happened. Than or that I saw that coming so long ago. Then wait, this came out of nowhere. This doesn't make sense.
Also,
Oh, hello, Threshamore. Have fun with that.
I mean, it's worth good money. And aiming and dodging is easier with keyboard and mouse controls because I can move independently of my... Well, not when I'm very close by, but what's the button for... R. R is the repair button. Haha! Wait.
It's gonna come for you. Yeah.
Okay, so, as we've learned, I'm not good at fighting Thresher Maws because I have no practice.
Yeah, you have to keep moving. You cannot just sit there and stop shooting. Especially when it goes underground. If it goes underground, start moving away. And you'll be able to see its path because it'll throw up chunks of earth.
So
avoid those like the devil.
So I think my biggest issue was, in fact, that I didn't realize that the acid was shield piercing.
That does not help. That does not help.
Because I'm used to the because let's be real, this little tank of ours is kind of really good at shielding. Because for the most part, most like turrets and other enemies in the game can't really do much to the shield.
You say that, but I've been destroyed multiple times in that thing.
Fair, but like...
Mostly because of my own incompetence, but still, I have been destroyed.
I mean, after that performance I gave, I think you're in good company when it comes to incompetence. But yeah, so Zoro is possibly a descendant of Ryuma, who'd have thought. He was from Wano the whole time.
Yeah.
Because that's a shocker. Okay, so don't go close.
No, do not go close. Do not go close. You might want to just run and get out of range and then repair.
Yes, that is what I'm doing. Also, can you not...
Sorry.
Can you not...
I am a few seconds behind.
No, it's fine. Can you not fire while you're repairing?
No.
Oh, that makes things complicated.
Yeah.
Where is it? Haha! Ah!
Good, you dodged it.
Ah! Bulldogging.
It's going back again.
I have booster jet! Oh no, I flipped. I didn't take damage.
Somehow. I mean, you managed to avoid most of that acid blast by sheer luck.
No!
Oh boy, get out of range. You may get...
I'm on it! Okay.
Poor boy. That went poorly.
I mean... It doesn't help that I have really bad depth perception, so I can't really tell how far away it is from me. I almost wonder if it'd be easier to kill it outside.
Oh, wait. Pause.
Yeah?
Because we haven't leveled up.
Oh!
For Garrus and Liara for a while.
Well, no, Garrus we did. Liara, less so.
But if you check electronics for Liara, that might have some stuff for, for vehicle repair.
Well,
so,
first let's just get Master First Aid for Garrus.
Yeah.
For good old Gary. Assault training seems like the most all-rounded one. Although
I've not known many Garys, if I recall correctly.
It's kind of a dying name.
Yeah.
Now.
I've definitely known one, but I think that was primary school. So like single digits age.
Ooh.
Just fill up Liara's electronics. We're not going to use it that often.
That's fair. We don't really need to min-max her.
No. Well, we are min-maxing her, but, you know...
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And aside from that, Lift is very useful.
Yeah.
Something Stormlight Archive. Also, Garrus has a sick-looking helmet. Right?
It is a pretty good helmet, yeah.
Liara and ours, less so, but Garrus, look at that thing.
I mean, I'm not sure how Garrus sees out of that, is the thing.
It's like the Iron Man helmet, right? It's like transparent on the inside.
I'd love it if it actually wasn't, and Garrus was just blind this entire time.
Well, how do you know that Turians actually use those senses?
That's a good point.
Alright, I'm just gonna give her some random little thingamaboopers.
Just give her the top in each section. It'll probably be good enough.
Huh. Oh, right. She does need an Omni-tool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we have two of these, so we can give her one. Oh, she needs it. Oh, right. She needs an Omni-tool and an amp because she does both.
Yeah.
you go. We'll give her, like, a crappier version of that. Oh, she can wear human armor. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, we can't wear Rex's armor. Such discrimination.
Honestly, just filthy. I think we've got him equipped with the best armor he can have.
Yeah.
Might as well give him a better armor.
Best armor he can have that we have anyway.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, it's very possible there is better armor for him out there somewhere. We just haven't given it to him.
Look, it's like not like he gets out much. Hey, okay, yeah, Garrus is decently equipped.
Yeah, Garrus is fine.
Also, I forgot that this is what we paused at. I see. I can murder the sensory tentacles with one shot of the... If I hit them...
What did that mountain do to you? Oh boy. Oh dear.
Thankfully, I quick-saved.
Yeah, but did you do that after leveling up?
Look, if nothing else, entertainment.
I also did slightly expect you to, repair after doing that, but...
Look, okay? Let's just make Garrus harder. Yara, put your back on. It's cold outside. Why are your helmets off? It's cold outside. Okay, now I'll quick save again.
Yeah.
Surely nothing can go wrong this time. Okay, so back up constantly. Now... Oh! I see, we can range lock it.
You do you. It is still gonna spit stuff at you, though.
And the spitting does, like, no damage compared to, the destruction of it.
Still coming for you.
It's like, it's gonna get tired eventually, and that's when we strike.
No, it's not.
Oh, see,
you will make a mistake before it gets tired.
wait, can you
That's
just
not
run
even-
over the tentacles?
I assume so. I mean, I wouldn't stop to check because it's right on your heels, but...
Good.
Oh boy!
Aha! It's fallen into my trap by staying at range where I can defeat it.
Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Ah, damn, it's gone underground again.
Wait, what? No, it's not. Haha! It's dead. It should be dead. Why is it not dead? Ah.
It takes a while to die. You killed it in the middle of its spitting animation, so I had to finish doing that first.
Oh. So was that map point literally just a Thresher Maw?
I mean, you can check. But probably yes.
Alright, let me switch to my shot egg.
I'm fairly sure that's where it came out.
My snipper. So I can have my quick swap ready. Gary should be on his AR. I don't even know what you do, so just,
Just stick her on a pistol.
Yeah. Besides, her abilities are the important part. Yeah, this is, I think, just where the thing came out of.
I think it's just where it came out because there's nothing else there. So.
Well, that was fun. But yeah, One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's some good old mangoes and animos.
I do quite like Kirara's design.
I kind of I'm not a fan of their personalities, though.
I mean, I don't disagree.
I look, I you have
But at the same time, they're mostly doing, or certainly, they left because the conservatives in Jujutsu Society are dicks. Which, hey, I think
yes,
we can all.
but my worry is so Gojo. His whole thing is that he's trying to raise a generation of sorcerers who aren't dicks. Right. The problem is that while the third years are not conservatives, they're also dicks, just of a different variety. So I'm kind of it's a bit counterproductive when you're still raising dicks. They're just a different kind of dick. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in fairness, we've only gotten to know them in terms of they think the protagonists are enemies.
Yeah, but we like the protagonists, and therefore we should dislike the people who are the protagonists' enemies.
Yeah, but at the same time, the same thing happened with Akotsu.
Well, yeah, but we have
Akotsu turned up trying to fucking kill Yuji.
No, because we have the additional context with Akotsu of Volume 0.
Yeah,
we don't have that additional. So,
there was still a lot of confusion about whether he was actually, just acting as it turned out he actually was, or if he was actually angry at Yuji for his boyfriend Inumaki getting hurt.
Okay, are you do you seriously ship those two, or are you?
Not really. I don't really ship any Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't really have any real Jujutsu Kaisen ships. I just find it funny.
Says the person who spends a decent amount of time reading the trio OT3
Platonic
fanfiction.
For the most part. Platonic.
You say that, but you did admit that there was a lot of it that wasn't platonic.
Only because of lack of choice. I will go romantic for the trio if I'm bored and there aren't any other fics.
So why do I get the
I still haven't read anything explicit yet.
See, the fact that you say yet
because I cannot rule it out for myself. I cannot.
Oh, we turned on a generator. What does that do? Is there anything in this camp?
Don't think so.
No loot. Okay. Do we do anything to these satellite dishes?
No. You're also in a hazard area. So
yeah, I'm gonna start dying soon enough. I've got a couple of seconds before I die. So in that trio sandwich, right? Why do I get the feeling Fushiguro is the meat? Yay or nay?
Here's the thing. I can't imagine Nobara bottoming.
I mean,
she is in charge.
Yeah,
she is in charge.
That does not in any way mean Fushiguro can't be the meat.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am also saying is it feels like it could be a similar situation to the Tarodeku Raka trio.
How so?
Of the girl pegs.
Enemy sighted.
Garrus, where is the enemy? Also, huh? Also, have you seen the large quantities of fan art that show the suspicious level of family resemblance between Eri, Uraraka, and Deku?
No.
It's just complete nonsense. It's basically crack posting, but it is funny. is funny.
I mean, it feels like it's a conspiracy theory that Todoroki has come up with, and yes, I do headcanon that Todoroki has like a ton of just other conspiracy theories.
You know what's
like
funny? The meme that I saw was Todoroki explaining that as a conspiracy theory to Deku.
Yeah, no, it's that is completely my headcanon.
What's that sound? I heard. Oh dear.
Oh dear, that is quite bad.
Beacons get trapped. Oh, we should probably get into the tank as opposed to.
Yes, you should.
Hi.
These are things that.
Oh wow, you can.
That was weak.
Oh, never mind. It like fell down. See, this is what I mean. The Geth can barely pierce the shields at all, whereas like.
Well, when like the armatures, yeah, fine, they can't do shit, but the actual turrets do a lot of damage.
Yes, the turrets okay, but the turrets are also freaking missiles. Yeah, I don't know, like, even in that case, with, like, the pegging scenario, that also does not discount...
I mean, yeah, even then, yes, I agree. Megami is probably the meat.
Like, here's the thing. I don't think Yuji would be particularly into Nobara in that exchange. Like, I feel like Megami is the fulcrum there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think, again, his thing, I don't... This is not something I actually ship. I just like them being happy.
Yeah, but they can't have that. It's nonsense.
That's the reason I started reading these faces, because it was post fucking Shibuya, and I just want them to be happy.
Well, to be fair, the reason you started reading those fics is because you got indoctrinated into the cult of fanfiction at an early age.
Oh yeah.
As on a meta level.
I mean, oh god, how old was I? Probably late preteens, early teens. Maybe 13 or 14, something like that. I can't remember.
I was younger, actually, now that I think about it. I was like 10. You know, back in the good old days of Nart fanfic.
I mean, that's the thing. I didn't watch much anime as a young child. Like, the only ones that I really remember watching were obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! I did I did watch Beyblade, though. Again, I didn't realize it was fucking anime. Yeah,
it's kind of like Dragon Ball, huh? I feel like that's Dragon Ball for a lot of people as well.
Yeah. And I do remember having like a VHS of the first Pokemon movie. No, you can't shoot it out of the sky. Which, you know, is stupid, yes, but...
Also, see, we were up against, like, 4 turrets at a time, and, like, our shields didn't even go down. All I'm saying is, why is it that a literal animal that is somehow evolved to be on multiple planets in different parts of the galaxy, and is genetically identical, how is it that that is more powerful than state-of-the-art technology?
Yeah.
This isn't that kind of universe.
Evolution is a bitch.
Actually, no, see, I feel like this is more a situation where the evolution actually worked out too well.
I mean, evolution is a bitch for you, not for
okay, well, yes, that is just known. Also, there's a lot of guys here.
Well, have fun with them. But yeah, so
Alright,
in terms of
shields
fan
up.
fiction, I got my start with Harry Potter fan fiction, if I recall correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Was actually a fan of the canon pairings at the time. And then the more I read, the
Powering
more I
up.
realized how much they sucked and how much Dumbledore sucked.
Enemy is everywhere!
I don't suppose y'all want to talk, huh?
Shutting them down.
No, apparently not.
Lost
They just
shield.
want to shoot. I mean, they're mercenaries. They get paid to shoot, not talk.
Look out!
Oh, I shot Garrus in the head. Oh, that's Krogan.
Oh boy.
Always have to double tap the Krogans just in case.
Yeah. Seems like he's down. Yeah, use Medigel. We've never, since
You must
after
die.
like the first couple of levels, we have not once
Oh
like.
wow, I just melted that lady.
Oh jeez. But yeah, not once have we actually like struggled
out.
for Medigel. Yeah. I was gonna say throw a
Negative
grenade,
contact,
but we don't
Shepard.
have any.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like there's a major imbalance between grenades and gel.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't reverse. We prefer to have more gel than we need.
True.
Than more grenades than we need.
Well,
considering
no, I mean...
considering how often we blow ourselves up with the
Well,
grenades.
yes, but have you considered the fact that best offense is a good defense and all that, and therefore, if we blow everyone up frequently enough, there won't be anyone left to hurt us but ourselves.
That's the thing. We are so adept at hurting ourselves.
Enemy contact.
I wouldn't stand that close.
Negative contact.
Why?
I can't give advice because I'm too far behind. So by the time I'm giving it, you're already doing it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a storage locker. How do I jump? Oh, right. There's no jump button.
There is no jump button.
Ready.
Look.
You're gonna have to go back out there. You go down the stairs again anyway to get out. You might as well go do the story thing. Well, you're walking down the fucking stairs now. We need to find a good screen share option.
Well, we found the missing person.
Oh, he's dead.
Just making sure.
I mean, we did take a while to get to him. And then come in all guns blazing.
I mean, it's not like we really had many options. We have, like, stuff to do, like finding random knickknacks and memorabilia. Oh,
Good,
nice.
we're looting his corpse. I'm glad.
What?
Oh god, what's happened? Oh boy. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good.
Okay,
Is it fixed? No, it has not fixed itself. Put the gun away. Put the gun away.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh no. Oh, yay. Fireware. Oh no.
I mean, hopefully it'll be okay when we get out. Oh. Huh.
Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. Good.
But why did it happen in the first
I don't know. I don't know.
I literally did nothing.
Anyway, remember the storage locker.
There as we speak. Yes, many items.
We need to get rid of some more.
We'll just sell all the level 6s and 7s now.
Or turn them into Omnigel.
We're not that, like, low on Omnigel, but we're not exactly drowning in it either. But the thing is, once the level 9 Spectre gear unlocks, we're gonna need a lot of money.
We are.
We're
But
gonna
at
need,
the same
like,
time,
10 million total
at the same time, could we...
to get a full set.
Yeah. Do we really need the full set, though? Because we don't need the assault rifle. We're not going to use it.
Well, no, I was already accounting for that.
Ah.
Like,
what? We've got
armor...
2.5 million at the point.
Fair.
At this point.
Yeah, it's like, it's armor... Okay, so what's the update
Just
on this?
lead the way.
Okay, I'm not talking to you,
On your
Garrus.
order, Shepard.
Liara, stop.
I'm here if you need me.
Please, stop talking to me, both of you. Trying to get into the car.
Probably just leave the planet now as well.
Well, no, what... Oh, God. Oh, right. Right, because we got the inventory. No, I'm checking what we... Garoth? A second Gary, huh? Okay, that's in the Citadel, so we don't need to go
we
there
need
for
to
now.
go back to the Citadel.
No, there's
we
one
don't need
other
to go
one in
there
this
right now.
system. It's Hostile Takeover. Find Helena Blake. Can you, look up that quest so that just to make sure we don't, choose a dialogue option that, murders our chances?
Oh, fuck. No, I didn't. Okay.
Style Takeover. Said Nebula, Fortuna. But yeah, I feel like of the third years, my dude, the little mustache is not working.
No.
Right? I'm like, I get what he's going for, but like, it's like, I get that he's going for sleazy, but at the same time, the mustache is less sleazy, more just, you know, on a watch list somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when Kurata's design is so good from a personal standpoint. Personal preference standpoint, I'd say.
Also, are they banging or not? It's kind of unclear.
I don't know.
Is it a one-sided thing, or like... What's going on with those two?
I really don't know.
I also really, like, I'm very curious about what the actual explanation for the continued existence of Rikatan is. Because didn't that character arc get resolved?
Yeah.
Like, I have to imagine there were some very awkward moments growing up for, Okatsu. You know, with the whole ghost of your dead childhood friend and or love interest constantly watching everything you do.
In fairness, he doesn't seem like the type to have done that early.
No, but like, he's like, no matter when he did it, it must have been awkward, right?
I mean, yes. I'm sure his Inumaki's and Maki's make-out sessions were very awkward.
See, the problem with that is they're not a trio. Like, the second years are not a trio because Panda is involved, and Panda is too pure to be involved in that nonsense.
His Panda is there.
Panda's just like watching.
Also, I'm so glad he's had such a prominent role in this latest arc.
I love
it so much.
I loved the fish sausage thing so much.
Yeah.
Also, oh right, you're a volume reader for MHA and Black
Yes,
Clover.
I am. Yeah. Got a volume of Black Clover recently.
So, like,
I've
I've come to a very, like, confused point of my life with Shonen Jump. It seems like a lot of very prominent Shonen Jump series are just like writing situations where the characters have to get naked and then just making them Barbie dolls. Like, what is even the purpose of that? Like, there's no need for them to be naked. Just to be clear. But like the characters insist on but the authors insist on having situations where the characters end up naked gratuitously, and then they're just Barbie dolls. So I'm like, who is that for? Like, who is into that? Like, who are they trying to appeal to there? Like, are people really so horny that, you know what,
Yeah, I was gonna say whatever the like rest of that question is, it's probably yes.
Because like I was gonna say,
if you have to ask, are people so horny? The answer is always going to be yes.
Like, I mean, I get like the whole being aroused by Barbie dolls thing. Both like
shame.
Like in a literal sense, but it's like I'm pretty sure that is like part of development for a lot of individuals who are attracted to, well, whether it's a Barbie doll or a Ken doll. I'm sure that's a part of growing up for a lot of people. I do have to think that like it's with the exception of people who are like into that, I have to imagine that the demographic doesn't last very long, right? You're being oddly quiet about this, Mel.
I mean, I haven't noticed many arcs where people are getting naked, or at least not more of them than usual.
Well, there's a lot of it in the recent Black Clover chapters, so you're probably just behind because you're a filthy volume reader, because you want to like support authors or something.
Support authors, have physical releases. I like having a book in my hand.
See, I also like having a book in my hand, but also I have no money. It's like volume. You have to admit it's way more expensive than
it is an expensive habit, and I have spent a lot of money over the last 3 or 4 years.
And there's a reason that there's the trope on TV tropes is called crack is cheaper.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like
for both manga and anime. Anime in particular, Jesus Christ,
like Blu-rays
expensive.
Are way too expensive, especially for.
We've also driven past.
Huh?
You drove
I know,
past.
but like you can never tell which side the door is on in these things.
They've been fairly uniformly like that.
Wait a second. This is like. We're not supposed to go in guns blazing unless this is a trap.
No, we're not. Don't go in guns blazing. Don't shoot anyone just yet.
You can shoot them later.
We may end up shooting somebody, but I don't think that'll be necessary.
I owe you a debt of gratitude.
This is...
With my former partners dead, this syndicate
we can convince her to...
I could not have done it without
to disband her gang. Potentially.
Ooh. I'm not done yet, then, I suppose. Let me know when you see the dialogue options so that you can also pitch in.
Dialogue option is up now, and I'm not done yet. Works.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely.
Oh, that might not have been the right option.
Necessary. Under my leadership, this
well,
organization
let's see how this continues.
itself to gambling and smuggling
let's see how this
illegal
continues.
technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistant is very well equipped to deal with you.
No, we can
Paragon.
We can Paragon it, yeah.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang,
we can also just kill her right now if we really want
to. So far to be arrested.
Nah,
I would die before going to prison.
Though I do believe they show up in the next game.
Going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
for now, I suppose. Do
Yeah,
they
she
show up in the
becomes-
next...
Yes.
Okay, so I guess for now we'll just...
No. Just go yes. Just go yes. It's fine.
Is that the correct one?
Well, there's no correct one other than don't pick no, because we don't want to kill her, because she actually turns out to be fairly good, I think.
Fair
You're
enough.
free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do,
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre.
You know, you say that.
Now,
but,
if you'll
like,
excuse me, my
No,
men
it's fine.
become
She actually
nervous in
doesn't.
the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
we got Paragon points. Now, here's the question. I'm gonna quick save real
There
quick.
is loot. There is loot.
My man. You know what I'm
Don't
about.
worry. There is loot.
You know why I play these games. Like, admittedly, in this game particularly, the loot system is not great because it's a lot of just,
Yeah.
you know, nonsense. That's the wrong button. Because most games has shift as the sprint button. Not this game. In this game, shift is your attack menu.
Yeah, here's the other thing. The disappointing thing is that only in the the most recent last game of the two trilogies that BioWare has done did they implement an actually decent loot finding system in Inquisition,
I mean,
where you could, send out,
with the
like, a
ping,
wave.
yeah. You basically just had a loot radar.
Oh boy, did I abuse that. Needed to go up top.
Look, just let me wallow in my failures. Like a filthy pig.
There we go.
There's a door there. Perhaps this door is a door to...
Does it look like it
Yeah, sure.
opens?
What is a scram rail? I'm... Considering the fact that the other rail... Oh. I'm just gonna override this one. Oh wow, there's 116,000 credits in there.
Oh! Jesus.
I think that's like the biggest single unit
Wait, what
credit.
was that to the right? What was that to the right in that room?
Was there something? Oh, right, an aid station. We're already full on metagel. Like, would it really kill them to just add a mechanism to buy or restock grenades before every time you get onto the ship? Like, grenades... You know what the funny thing is? Grenades aren't even that good. That's the worst part, is that it's not even like they're trying to restrict you from making the game too easy, because grenades are just not even that good. Like, even if you use them perfectly, you still can't, like, generally you can't one-shot the tougher enemy. Why is there still an exclamation mark here? Is there something we missed? Huh. There does not seem to be anything we've missed. Why do you think there's still an exclamation mark here? Did it not register the quest as complete to you? Or like... Hello? Well, that's awkward. As it turns out,
Yeah,
my
Discord disconnected.
Yeah, Discord disconnected. Thankfully, the stream was fine.
Yeah. Also, that exclamation mark just hangs around.
Okay, good.
It's fine. We've completed the quest. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just turned the stream sound on and was just waiting for you to realize that I wasn't replying to you.
At what point did I lose you?
Right after I said check the thing on the right of that room.
Well, that's awkward. Alright, so where is this survey team, though? Hades Gamma. So we have a lot of stuff in the Hades Gamma cluster. Some stuff in the Artemis Tau cluster. These are Collectathon quests. These are all... Oh, they're all in the Armstrong cluster. So that's
Yeah,
good.
go to the... We should do this one just to get Tali's companion quest,
yes.
if nothing else.
Exodus, Artemis Tau, Hades Gamma, Voyager, Gemini Sigma, Argus Rho, Maroon Sea, Attica Beta, Armstrong Nebula, there we go. Han, Vamshi, Tereshkova, and Gagarin. Want to start from the right or the left?
Let's go from the right.
Vamshi it is.
As I said, at some point before we hit the point of no return, I'm just gonna go and finish all those fucking
Collectathons,
collections.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I will almost certainly do it off stream as well, because
That also...
Because honestly, it's mostly going to be me getting annoyed at the horrificness of the landscapes.
I don't even think that's the point for a lot of these. Well, this seems like a hellscape.
I mean, at the bottom it said unsavory types like to dump slaves and hostages there, so...
That's not a great look.
I thought we were doing Garrison Liara. Oh well.
No, because we have to have Tali on board for the Geth missions.
Oh, good point. We probably should, yeah. So we might as well have Rex as well.
Look, this is like... I feel like you can divide the side quests in this game into 3 even parts. There's the... Or the quests in general. There's the main quests, which are your story stuff. Then there's the complete hobbyist side quests that are just kind of like inconsequential. But you also have these things in the middle that are kind of like, they're side quests, but they're important. Geth stuff, Cerberus stuff.
Mm.
So
In fairness, you could, you know, make that distinction for all games, not just this one.
Well, the distinction isn't as clear in a lot of games, and in a lot of games the distinction is even clearer. Right? That's the thing, it's like, it's,
That was an easy one.
Don't jinx it. Let's hope they stay at that level.
The next one's just gonna have, like, minute gaps. And the spinning ones are gonna be moving at double the pace.
Now... Yeah, we never really, like, You know what? I feel like when we do our inevitable sequel to the Horny episode, because it's gonna need to happen, because we never really got through all that we needed to get through on the Horny episode, we should discuss tropes like that.
Have we done the Horny episode?
We not done the Horny episode?
I don't think we have. I think we were saving it for Valentine's Day next year.
Am I just a dum-dum then? Maybe?
Yeah, we haven't done the Horny episode yet.
Huh. Well,
What did we do on Valentine's Day this time? Oh, we did romance tropes.
Oh!
Yeah. No, we haven't done the Horny episode yet.
Oh, so the Horny episode is still like
Still yet to come.
an illusory, ethereal. It's the Schrodinger's Horny episode at this point. But yeah, like the succubus trope. I suppose the incubus trope as well, but like, and the general like inherent sexism to a lot of the horny tropes.
What's
Sorry, this
what's
is
a
a skull.
non-binary a skull? Oh, odd skull. Interesting.
What's
It's
a
fairly
non-binary?
What's a non-binary sex demon?
You know, that's a very interesting question. There's a few different schools of thought on this.
There are schools of thought.
Mill, please, you're embarrassing yourself by not knowing about the schools of thought on the horny tropes of the sex demon varietal. So, there is a notion. There is one particular school of thought. Because with this sort of trope and folklore, there's really no united canon.
No.
So, one of the schools of thought is that the sex demons are inherently... All succubi are inherently gender fluid. Right? So the sex demons are just gender fluid by default. Whereas incubi are more specialized, as opposed to just being, you know, the male variant. They are more depicted as the dream and or nightmare mind control types. And often they show up as like little tentacle monsters, a la Berserk. Like Berserk makes this distinction. So in that case, succubus is a catch-all term for whatever gender, including any variants on the non-binary spectrum. However, there are other schools of thought in which, okay, it's the Fuda school of thought, which you really should have seen coming when this discussion started, which that's the answer to your question of where the non-binary ones fit in. And there's a few other more niche ones that kind of try to hyper-analyze it and kind of just micromanage and divide it into like lots and lots of little pieces. But overall, that's your general answer.
Interesting.
Yes, you're gonna really need to up your game when we do the horny episode if you didn't even know about the various succubus schools of thought. And I'm quite disappointed in you, Mel. Like, you read enough fan fiction to know about this stuff.
No, what? How does that help me?
Where do you think a lot of these schools of thought are born and established?
I don't know.
It's the fanfiction community.
Things are shooting at you.
It's fine. I'll quick save, then we can continue. But yeah, this is really my idea of peak Mass Effect.
Driving on terrible terrain while robots shoot at you.
And also while talking about sex demon gender studies.
I'm gonna have to check one of my university's library websites to see if there's actually been academic articles written about this.
It's possible, isn't it?
It is.
Especially by our generation, because you know what your dissertation was about. So I'm sure there's plenty of people who...
Here's the thing. I read I'm fairly sure it was either a master's or a PhD thesis on fucking Fujos. Genuinely.
That's actually a very, that I understand, that's honestly not even a surprise, because that's kind of a very fascinating topic on a human psychology level.
See if I have the title of it still anywhere. I know I bookmarked a lot of stuff, but did I bookmark that is the question.
I mean,
Well, I've got an article bookmarked called "Reorganizations of Gender and Nationalism, Gender Bashing and Lollicanized Japanese Society."
Well, that's okay. Everything of that was like did not scare me until you got to the last part of it.
Until I started talking about the lollicanized state of Japanese society.
Yes, which I'm it's kind of depressing that I know exactly what that's referring to and what that means. Though I would argue that it's not exclusive to Japan. It's just more subtle in other places.
Here it is. Reading and living yaoi male fantasy narratives as women's sexual subculture in Japan. PhD thesis.
PhD, huh? There's
This was originally done in 2008, I think.
Wow, that's early. Oh no. Oh right, yeah. They do be jamming though.
Yeah, they do like to jam stuff.
Oh, it's just a random get sniper. I thought it was like... excuse me, what? Oh, it's just a little nublet. These are possibly the least impressive Colossi I've seen.
Yeah, but they still can do some damage when they actually hit you, is the issue.
Well, if they can get past the shield.
Just one outpost left.
Oh!
I'm going to miss slaughtering Geth like this.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, we may have already, like, done 2 out of 2 of the others.
Well, we're still gonna... The problem is we don't know which 2 we did, so... Again...
Likely I started from the left, so if you keep going from the right and go to the second one on the right, then...
That might be the last one.
That might be the last one.
The problem is, did you full clear the planets, is the real question.
I would imagine I did.
You do tend to.
And if I didn't, then I'll just go... I'm just gonna do a full sweep of the fucking universe, making sure I get everything.
You know, one might say that we're, taking far too much of a completionist approach to Mass Effect 1, considering the fact that this is a weekly series. But to them I say... Yeah, but, like, we like playing it this way. Unless you don't like playing it this way, because I enjoy playing it like the slow burn completionist sort of thing on the first run, but, like... I
mean, hey, doing this shit lets us talk about shit like fucking,
Succubus gender studies.
And trios and succubus gender studies, yeah. So, like, I don't really care. I mean, this is the way I play BioWare games anyway, so...
That's fair.
All I saw was the words pre-garden, and I got flashbacks to one of those fucking pollen planets.
Oh god.
Let's hope it's not one of those.
I think it might be. Oh,
This might be the one where I got stuck and ended mid-subquest stream.
Ah.
Let's see.
Would explain a lot.
Because that looked like it had meteors coming out of it. And it was a Geth thing that I was doing.
It did say that it's in the debris trail of a comet right now. Okay, this is the meteor planet. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
dear.
wary. I got killed a couple of times on this planet, and I got stuck a lot of times.
That's it. Like, I hate
It is
that
not
it
a nice
baits
place.
I hate that it baits you with this nice open field at the start.
Yeah, no,
It's
it is
just
not like that at all. It is not like that at all.
So it turns out my RAM isn't really a problem, so I think the crux of it is the power supply. I think I might need to get like a 1000 watt power supply. Because my
What am I on?
graphics card is kind of like a bit of a monster. Oh, it's also running at 62 degrees Celsius right now. That's not great.
It's not terrible, I don't think. Is it? What's mine currently running at? Cold temp. Yes. I mean, admittedly, you know, I'm not doing that much, but it's at 43 at the moment. And I think when I'm streaming, I get up to something like 50. So it's
See,
not
that's the
that
thing. My
bad, though.
resting temp is like 30, but when I'm doing stuff, it goes up to like 60.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
I
I don't think
so.
it's a heat. I don't think it's a heat problem.
It's not a heat problem. There was a heat problem. It used to go up to like 85.
Yeah,
It had a
that's bad.
Yeah, it has a
That'd be real
resting temp
bad.
of 55 and went up to 85. So there's a combination of factors. So the awkward thing about my house is that it's a pretty old house, right? We bought it recently, but like it's pretty old.
It's an old-fashioned house.
And it's not even old-fashioned, but it's like it's not quite a century old yet, but it's close. And the ventilation and piping systems are not great. Thankfully, they're not asbestos-filled, but they're also not great. The problem is that our vents are very dusty, and our house as a whole is incredibly dusty, which leads to my computer's air filter. Like, for the fans, for the cooling system, also incredibly dusty.
I believe this is where I may have died so many times and gotten stuck.
Now, the issue with the dustiness, right, is that I can vacuum it, and then the very next day it'll be dusted up again.
Yeah.
Like, when I vacuumed it, my GPU's resting temp went down to, like, 25. Which is kind of ridiculous, right? That's a very solid resting temp for a GPU.
You might want to get out of the line of fire.
Well, falling is one way of doing that. Which one is it coming from? Did I... Oh, there's one, like, little nublet there that's... What are the...
I bet it's Geth Glossite.
Ah, there we go. Good lord, the range on these madmen.
Yeah. But also, century old is not that old.
True. No, that's why I said it's not that old. But it's like... you also have to bear in mind I do live in Canada. And the country is only like a few hundred years old. Or at least the, you know, the colonized part of it. We're not
my grandma's house is an old mill owner's house. I actually did a report about it when I was like 13.
How'd that go?
Fairly well. Got a good grade.
That's nice. It's nice when they encourage students that way.
I think I've still got that report somewhere.
But yeah, so yeah, long story short, no matter how clean I try to keep my house and or room, case gets absolutely the filter gets absolutely clogged with dust, and as a result, I'm gonna need to get like a hand vacuum and just like hoover it every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be like a big problem. I had to undervolt my card.
Wow.
Which, I also underclocked it to a certain extent. Also, remind me to sell stuff next time I go to...
Will do.
Somewhere on the Normandy. Which should be immediately after this. So, here's the thing.
Well, you've still got to take out the Geth outpost here.
Well, well, it's not like, that's not gonna take much effort, let's be real.
You also pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, okay, yes, but like...
I believe this may have been where I got stuck. I can't remember.
Hey, worst case scenario, we just leave and come back.
I know, but it's annoying.
Well, yeah, it's like, it's 2000... That's 2007 for you.
I miss some of the games I played back then. Do you ever play the Murphy's Law Flash games?
Give me some context, because I sound vaguely familiar.
Basically, you are basically a demon, and you cause things to go wrong and make somebody very angry. Like the second one is all about fucking with Santa.
I don't believe I had the pleasure of that particular series. Oh god, do you want to remember, do you know what was a very popular, like little micro series of Flash games when I was a kid? It was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
A series called Sonic RPG.
Oh boy.
Now, this was in the heyday of, like, the, Sonic additional media. You know, back when Sonic tried to do something it really shouldn't have, and then Sonic 06 happened and kind of, like, it just...
Killed the franchise.
Well, the franchise was already dying. It's more that it,
Other side.
It made the furries even more horny for Sonic.
Which is impressive. Which is impressive, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, because like when you ship a cartoon hedgehog with a human teenager, it's kind of just like. Though what's funny is that the very first iteration of Sonic did in fact have a human girlfriend. And also he smoked. And was in a band.
In terms of the shipping, character with a human, do you think Detective Pikachu did that? Like, started that for Pokemon a lot more?
How so?
I mean, you had real life live action characters interacting with Pokemon.
Oh, I thought you meant that, like, did Detective Pikachu actually do that?
No, not actually, like, in the movie do that. But,
okay, no. Well, to be fair,
that,
we've actually, you should remember that of the warnings I've received on the TFS server, this was one of them. People have wanted to bang Pokemon since Gen 3 when Gardevoir came out.
That's fair.
Which, like, Gardevoir is like quintessential waifu bait. You know, like, it's even worse than you're thinking. You know why? Because the Pokedex entries actually reinforce the waifu bait. Because it's like, because Gardevoir has weaker earlier forms, they become completely devoted and dedicated to taking care of their trainer once they grow up. Which has a lot of connotations. They're uncomfortable. Like, just not just for the power dynamic thing, but like the what it's basically saying is, because you raised Gardevoir from when it was a weak child, it wants to bang you.
Yeah.
Which is just like...
It's the Usagi drop syndrome.
Satoshi, please.
Yeah, I think this is where I died.
Does our Mako get upgraded? Because, like, I feel like it's doing better than it did. Also, I think we can just hide behind their own cover. Well, I thought we could hide behind their own. We still can hide behind their own cover, assuming we don't, just stand next to a sniper. You know, one thing that I'm thankful for is that these aren't indoors. Where's the little...
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Why is it... Oh, that's a drop! Oh,
yep.
Dear. Oh, I see. That explains a lot.
This be what killed me.
That's a boss. This is... Oh, wait, never mind. One shot. Does it have, like, a weak point I have to shoot?
No, I think you just have to shoot it with the rockets.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
I love Rex. I just thought I should reiterate. Oh, we have sinned.
We have sinned?
We have sinned.
How so?
We did not open the stream on our baby boy's face.
Ah. Well, that's on you.
It's been a while, okay? Now, let's see. Geth incursions. The Geth bunker is Grissom system. You know, I'm gonna, like, hard save real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sonic RPG. Sonic, Mega Man, Final Fantasy, crossover. Oh, Mario was involved as well. With Flash-based Final Fantasy battle systems.
Speaking of Mario, I still remember the, I think it was a YouTube video of Mario meets GTA. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I always
It's
wonder.
wildly inappropriate.
Well, I've long since considered that nothing you can do to Nintendo is inappropriate because Nintendo is kind of stinky. There, I said it. We're also going to be able to... You think we're going to be able to edit our character again in Mass Effect 2, or are we going to stick with this?
I mean, I'm not sure how much we would want to edit her. I like Punk Shepherd.
Yeah, but, like, we can try different hairstyles.
Yeah.
And hair colors.
I think we've already sold the level 6 and 7 stuff.
Oh, we're down to the level 8s then.
Yeah.
Some of these level 8s.
They said it might be weapon mods and
You know what? That's a good point.
weapon mods, armor mods,
Mods
and stuff like
first.
that's taken up the most space, I think.
I think we don't need the level 4. Combat scanners are trash.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the combat scanners you get at any given point in the game are not good enough to overcome the jamming at subsequent parts of the game. Because,
Yeah.
apparently, also scram rail. How is it different from the rail extension? Oh, so it's just a straight upgrade over the rail extension. We should, like, keep those. What are frictionless materials? Ah, okay. And combat optics. Okay, so...
Oh, by the way, just so we all feel old, today is Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls' birthday. And in the show's timeline, they turned 22.
Ah! Why would you tell me that?
Because I'm bored and I like sowing chaos.
Also, apparently, Stan was there for their birth. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's a canon 3DS game, apparently. That should be all.
Looking for supplies?
Yes,
See
but
what you've
actually
got,
no.
Ben, Commander.
Sell all junk. Ah, that's a decent amount.
I think we have enough now.
it's very clearly not better, but I'm just like checking just in case. Now let me just check the inventory. Where does it say how much what your inventory is at?
I don't think we'll know until we like get more stuff. Is the issue? It doesn't say.
That's our Omnigel stores. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
103.
So, like, mayonnaise.
Yeah.
No, just mayonnaise. Just please respond.
I mean, I think I've had mayonnaise like once, and it was in a sandwich that I bought while I was at a convention.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very I thought mayonnaise was pretty widespread.
I should point out that I am a horrendously picky eater.
Oh, how so?
Like, I eat maybe half a dozen to a dozen things. Picky.
Oh no.
Certainly in terms of meals, like I have a set lot of meals and I do not vary.
Like, what about when you're out and about, like, or in another country or something?
I mean, yes, I will try, but I'm nowhere near adventurous. I mean, to be fair, when I was in Japan, I tried ramen. I couldn't finish it, but I tried it.
Well, I had ramen for the first time when I was in New York last week, or the week before last. It was good.
Well, the thing that I really struggled with, what was it? It was like a bamboo shoot or something.
Bamboo shoots.
Shoot.
So bamboo shoots, they're supposed to be tender, but the problem with bamboo shoots is they're one of those foods that's kind of like really difficult to like get really well, like do really well.
Well, I tried to avoid them for most of my bowl of ramen, but then I had to eat one, and I gagged and handed the rest of it over to my friend. So.
Okay, so what was your problem with bamboo shoots?
Like, I reflexively gagged. Like.
No, but what about it caused your gag reflex to work up? Like, was it the texture? Was it the flavor? What was it?
I assume it was in part the flavor. The texture probably didn't help either.
So what's interesting is that bamboo shoots kind of don't have much of a flavor on their own. They kind of absorb the flavors that they're in. I will say, this is possibly not as doable in Japan, but it is definitely more doable in ramen places outside of Japan. You can usually do substitutions for ingredients, even on set bowls.
Yeah.
Though my ideal scenario is a build your own bowl place, but like I can't find any of those nearby, which is really unfortunate.
Well, tell you something that I really enjoyed while I was in Japan. Egg steamed bread.
Okay, I feel like I know what this is, but I don't know what this is. Would you like to describe it, perhaps?
Or, like, it's this just fluffy, yellow cylinder of, like, I wouldn't even really call it bread, it was more of a cake type texture. It was just so nice. Me and another friend who came with me got addicted to them, and I keep meaning to look up a recipe and try and make them myself. But I bought one pretty much every day once I discovered them from the local convenience store that we were near.
So,
wherever we were near.
Sweet or savory?
I would
they-
lean. It is 2 years ago now, so I'm trying to remember the taste. I think it was probably closer to sweet than savory.
It does sound like.
Yeah, it sounds more like. I think it was in the sort of sweet section as well. It was like near the doriyakis.
So, is I'm not really a fan of a lot of different baked goods. I'll eat them. So here's the thing. With baked goods and stuff, I'm like, I will eat them if offered, but I don't actively seek them out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that's how I am with a lot of my meals.
So like, what's your like set meals look like generally? Like, what are your you said you have like a dozen meals. What
Like
what are some of
I
them?
eat a lot of pasta. Like a lot of pasta. Sometimes sometimes with cheese sauce, sometimes not. I've grown to like pizza. When I was a kid, I did not like pizza at all, but now I've actually gotten a taste for it, which is probably not good for my body, but fuck it, you gotta die
I
something.
mean, pizza's not as bad for you as a lot of quote-unquote junk food, so... And pizza's actually, like, depending on the pizza place you get it from, can be, like, a pretty balanced meal.
No, it's Domino's.
Well, you know, it's still, like, there's worse foods.
What are worse places, just so I know to avoid them?
So it depends on the area, right? Because, like, there's places where, like, I feel like it almost varies from store to store after a certain point, because there's places where, Domino's is garbage, there's places where Papa John's is garbage, there's places where Pizza Hut is garbage. I will say
it's funny. It's funny that you should mention those three in particular, because those three are the main like nationwide brand places that I've been to.
That's why
I hated Papa John's, and I hated Pizza Hut because that was overcooked, like it was damn near burnt. Papa John's was okay. I didn't manage to finish it, which was probably the issue, and it did not taste very good cold.
See, that's a major downside, though, isn't it? Because, like, part of the appeal of pizza is the afterwards consumption of cold pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that's the thing, is that the Papa John's near the place where I stayed in New York, so I had pizza from there one day. Pizza was actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
Where I am, the Domino's tends to be better. However, I will say this: if you're ever at the Middle East and you want pizza, go for Pizza Hut.
Okay, I have to pull you up on something.
Mm-hmm.
The Middle East doesn't exist. It is a made-up concept.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but I have to do this. For the honor of one of my university lecturers, I have to, every time somebody says Middle East, I have to point out that it is complete bullshit. Because it is covered places as far east as, like, India and Pakistan, and places as far west as fucking Morocco, which I should note is further west than the UK.
The Arabian Peninsula? Is that a more apt description?
Probably, yes.
Aha, I shot him in the back.
But it still hasn't realized.
Uh-oh, How is it still alive?
I don't know. But yeah, like, the very first lecture for my module, the US and the Middle East, literally, this lecturer, Malcolm, gave us a map of the world and told us to circle what we think is the Middle East.
Out of curiosity, what did you circle?
Well, here's the thing. He had already done this exercise with us in, I think, Cold War module. So I knew exactly what he was getting at. So I did the super smarmy thing of circling basically half the fucking world and going, I've already done this, so I know what your game is. And he did actually ask me, so why have you circled this bit? And I'm like, because it's stupid and Middle East doesn't exist.
And
I know what you're trying to tell me.
And how did he react to that?
Oh, he was happy. He loved it.
But, like, did he remember you, or like?
Yes. Oh no. Oh, absolutely. He absolutely remembered me. I was one of the students he actually really liked because I'm not going to say that I did actually prepare, but it felt like I prepared.
I see.
Because here's the thing: as much as I loved Malcolm as a lecturer, he was the worst one in terms of the readings he set, because he'd set like fucking like 350-page articles, and it was hell. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think many of us read it.
I think that's the thing about articles, is a lot of the time you can kind of just like look at the abstract and kind of just...
Yeah, no, here's the thing. What I would do is I would read the introduction and conclusion beforehand. I would get it up on my phone. Well, I would skim it as well, like not properly read it, but just enough to get a general gist of what was being said. And then when he'd ask questions, I would be able to go, okay, so scroll down to that bit, read it, put my hand up. I'm a very quick reader, so I could get away with that, and it made it seem like I'd actually prepared. But like, I heard or was told by, I think when I was in either my second or third year, about the year below me, having had a like session with Malcolm, and they hadn't done the readings, and like he sent them out of the room, just like ended it there.
Oh no.
Yeah, because they just hadn't prepared.
What?
Transmitter shuts down. I see that as a complete win.
Yeah, but like, why is
I don't
there
know.
a song though?
Yeah. I mean, I can't hear shit, so...
No, there wasn't a song. They didn't bother recording or playing the song in game either. It's just like, but why include that?
But yeah, no, Malcolm was a fantastic lecturer. He's Scottish, and it was great. He was also the one who... I assume he set this question. So, in my first year, one of my modules in the second semester was basically just American history as a whole.
There's like a few ways you can read that sentence.
Oh, don't worry. He was not complimentary for the most part.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, it was a British university, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, well, I mean, even when we did British Empire stuff, it wasn't complimentary.
Well, yes, but like, you never know with something.
But yeah, like one of my assessments for that module was doing a poster project, and we did it on Japanese internment during World War II.
Oh.
Which, hey, I didn't know about before. I didn't know about before that module.
Wait, you didn't?
No.
Huh. I mean,
it turns out high school history didn't focus on that stuff.
No, high school history is absolutely just chock full of propaganda.
I mean, it is.
It's
really
ancient
is.
history. It's an equal parts ancient history and propaganda. For more recent history.
But anyway, so we had two assessments for that. We had the poster project and we had an exam. And the exam was very much based around sources and basically analyzing source. We had to analyze like two sources in an essay, or in two essays. We got a variety of sources throughout history, and one of them was what was it? I think it was something like "Fuck the Police" by NWA. It was certainly an NWA song. And like when we were doing revision beforehand, like I did it in the library with a friend of mine, and people from the people from my course, came up to us and asked us how we were doing. And I was very stolidly, "Oh no, if you fucked up again."
Look, it's fine.
Is it fine? Anyway, I very stolidly told them that, hey, it's a song. He won't actually put the NWA song as one of the sources. Like, there's absolutely no chance of that actually happening. Come the exam, open up the paper, NWA song is one of the sources. And I could genuinely feel like pairs of eyes stabbing into my back because I was near the front of the class. Just going, I may have fucked up on that one. And it was actually one of the sources I did, and I got a decent grade in that one. So, I miss that course. It was tough sometimes, and I got into a bad habit of doing assignments like the night before and pulling all-nighters, which I really shouldn't have, but it was a fun course.
I mean, it's not really college unless you do that.
The worst part was, in my final year, which is when that particular habit of mine got the worst. I think this was actually during lockdown, and I had an assignment in on the Monday and an assignment in on the Friday, and I pulled all-nighters on both of them.
Oh no.
And I think they were my last two assessments, and so once I finished, I started binging House, and one of the first episodes I watched after that was one about a girl who couldn't sleep, basically, who, like, physically couldn't sleep.
I remember that episode.
Yeah, and at the start of it, House goes, like, if you go without REM sleep for, like, however many days, like, your neurons and synapses die and you start going crazy and then you die. I'm just like, this is not the episode I should have watched after pulling 2 all-nighters in a week.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I actually had a section on this in one of my early psychology courses, on the sleep thing. And it's actually not as clear-cut as you think. Because there was, I believe the study, there was like the study that was cited was like 2 individuals. One of them stayed up for, I think it was like 11 days straight.
Yeah.
And then he just like went to sleep for 18 hours, and then like 18 hours or 36 hours or something like that, and he just was fine. And then there was another subject who, again, these were case studies, these were not lab experiments, just to clarify. That's going to be important for this next bit. Another person stayed up for 8 days straight and then just randomly dropped dead. So
also, why are you just pacing back and forth?
Because we're talking about sleep studies.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I'm like, it varies from person to person too. So like, you could be like the guy who can stay up for 11 hours straight, or for 11 days straight, and just like be fine after a day of sleep, or you could just drop dead.
Oh, I'll tell you what the worst thing was. For the Monday assignment, I think it was British home front during World War II. I submit the assignment, and then obviously having pulled an all-nighter, I went to sleep, and I woke up to 2 emails from my from the lead lecturer on the module. The first one came just after the submission time, saying, "You have not submitted your work. Please submit it now, or else it won't be counted." And then the next one saying, "Sorry, that was a technical error. You have submitted your assignment. Don't worry." I was like, "Oh my god! Thank God I was asleep for that. Otherwise, I would have had a panic attack. Oh my god!"
Oh, yeah, that's always awful.
Like, I would have actually started hyperventilating because it would have been like, "No, I know I submitted that. I put so much work into it." I don't think we have anything new for Rex. We need to go talk to
wanted to
Tali.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. Goodbye, Commander.
Oh no. I felt bad about doing that to Garrus,
Yeah.
but the problem is that it's the same thing every time. I don't know how to progress
It
that
is.
dialogue. Like, is it bugged?
No, I think that's just the end dialogue he has now that we've done his companion quest.
Huh. Well, let's just quick save several times in quick succession so we don't mess this up. You wanna, like, see what the correct dialogue options are for this?
Fine.
Shepard, I need to talk to you.
Tali.
It's important.
Yes, of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Okay. Which one do we want to
Just
do?
give her the data.
Okay.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Those files have
Because otherwise she
information that
leaves.
could be vital to
Fair
our
enough.
efforts
No,
to
no,
understand the Geth.
I get it.
It could be the key to helping us reclaim our
Well,
homeworld.
she leaves at the end of the story, I think. I'm not sure if she comes back for 2 or not. I don't know.
Oh, she's in 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's romanceable in 2.
Yeah. Do we want to go for Tali then?
I don't know. Okay, so here's a question.
She might only be a hetero option. I can't remember. Let me check that.
No, before you check that, what's the correct dialogue option here?
It's encrypted.
No.
I mean,
It'll take years
I
to
don't think
decipher and
there's,
analyze
as
the
long
data.
as you like
Don't say no.
don't
Decades, but it's worth
yeah,
the
don't
time.
refuse to
This
give it to her.
information will give us
It'll be
new
fine.
Insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Yep, alright, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just give it
Make a
to her.
copy.
It's fine.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his Geth armies are defeated.
Phooey. She is a hetero-only option.
There's mods for that.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank
But,
you,
like,
Shepard.
isn't your dad rich? Can we, like, have some money? Spectre gear is expensive.
We have plenty of money.
You say that now, but once we finish Virmire, you can take a look at the price lists and tell me if you still think that. Now, where do we come from and where do we go? I don't think we have enough time left to do, like, another quest chain. Suppose we could do something, like, small and individual, if we have any of those.
Let's have a look at the quests.
Because, like, the Hades stuff is mostly quest chains, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Collectathons, Privateers, that's back in the Citadel.
I mean, we can go back to the Citadel and just do that, honestly, and end it there.
Oh no, there's like this partially completed one. The
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, I feel like we've done that one. Oh.
Yeah, for some reason, like we found that we never explored the site for some reason.
Are we ever actually going to do that profit one, by the way?
I would probably will. It's like it's kind of just like it's more of a meme that we're not doing it at this point, but like we might as well. It's like it's completely inconsequential no matter what we do.
As I said, we might as well just go to the Citadel, do that one, and then finish the Dead Brother one.
I think there's a couple of other ones, a couple of ones at the Citadel that we can just turn in.
Message from Admiral Hackett,
Seems simpler
Commander.
that way,
Patching it
honestly.
through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was
Hello,
bigger than we
Admiral
thought.
Hackett.
They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system.
Well, now they're
We're
dead.
increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can
I do love
establish
that we
another
gave her
foothold in the
scars.
region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Why did you have to specify human lives?
It's
Why couldn't you just say lives?
Because like there's like at this this point, we might as well just give up on trying for humans to be non-racist, because that's just not happening.
You sure we can't just shoot the racists in the knees? And go
We've
progressively
tried
up
is the thing.
And go progressively up as they be more racist?
See, we've tried is the thing. It hasn't worked. That's the sucky part.
Well, that's when we take them out of the gene pool. Because you really want little Jokers and Presleys running around?
Oh, God. See... But yeah, now that I think about it, there's probably a bunch of, like fantasy centric little thingamaboppers.
You're going the right way. Turn back around.
There's probably a lot of fantasy centric thingamaboppers that have like interesting university classes. Like, you ever think about university classes in a fantasy world? Like, I feel like Succubus Gender Studies is legitimately a class that could potentially exist in a university setting. What else? Can you think of any other things?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Oh god, I should be better at thinking of these as a writer.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Still hate that we give control to Presley.
Strange.
What is?
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into
So you know
Armstrong
how
cluster
this
has been
like
repulsed,
super good
with the
armor
Geth
makes our
suffering
ass
heavy
look great?
casualties.
Oh,
In the
yeah,
event of future
okay,
Geth
where are
activity,
you going with this?
The Alliance plans to maintain a strong
I'm going
security
to,
presence in the area.
I'm willing to bet Liara stares.
She does, doesn't she?
Like 99% certain.
Now, let's see where the various points of interest are. Squid?
The dude with the dead brother is in the fucking tower.
Squid? Now, I'm just gonna see if we can just plan out a bit of a route. And Presidium, that one's just pretty obvious. Artemis Town, Citadel Tower, minerals. Okay, then we can just do those two things then.
So go to the tower via this, and then exit the door and just go round
I think
towards
we're
the embassy.
in the tower, aren't we?
No, we're not. Presidium
Oh,
location.
Citadel Tower. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Citadel Tower. Yeah, that count. The CSEC Academy counts as the fucking wards for some reason, which is dumb. So yeah, Goroth is around. I think he's over there. Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
If you don't walk into a bench.
I'm on a break.
No, he is not, buddy.
Talk to someone
no,
else
he
if you
is
need
not.
anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
So,
yeah, just bluntly tell him.
Found your
Just bluntly
brother's
tell him,
body.
because he's being a dick
The
as
ship
well.
was attacked by privateers.
So I'm fairly sure he was the one who
Willem's
told us to go like find him.
I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Fairly sure that's a fucking trash tier mustache there, my dude.
it's not very good. Neutral? Because I feel like we...
Yeah, neutral. We don't
figured
really
you'd wanna
care
know the
about him.
truth, no matter how painful.
We're not going to be
You're
so
right.
mean to be a
worse
dick
not
to him,
knowing.
but you know, we're not going to be nice
That's
to
what
him
they all
either.
say, at least. Please
That's
excuse
what
me.
they all say, at least,
I
but
need
it's
to go
not
make
true.
arrangements for his funeral.
He's going to make arrangements for his funeral. You do have his body, don't you? Look,
I was
with
just
all
gonna
the
say.
with all the cup holders Rex needs, we kind of didn't have space.
That and, like, have you seen Liara's...
To the left. To the left. Well, not that left anymore, but it's downstairs.
Ah, I see. I must find stairs. And go down them. So... I was going to say Liara's blank collection. So, what collection do you think Liara has that takes up a lot of space?
Liara's Prothean porn collection.
I mean, I was just gonna say Liara's, like,
Alliance officials have
voyeur
raided a
shop
dangerous cult
shepherd.
controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
I'm not sure if you
Major
have
Kyle
like helmet
surrendered and
cams,
is now
but
being
Liara,
treated for
if
severe
you do, Liara
post-traumatic
is
stress
definitely
disorder.
using hers to take pictures of Shepard's ass in this outfit.
It do be very form-fitting, though.
Your dog agrees.
Don't get me started on my dog.
Left. I believe. Yes, left.
I see him, her, them, they. I'm not sure, like... You know what's funny?
Yeah.
There's a lot of... This game doesn't actually have any non-binary genders. Or the biological sexes are all binary, from what I can tell.
Do you want me to get the quest up?
Sure. It's pretty inconsequential anyway. I think the only reason we haven't done it by this point is just memes. So, like... I'm just gonna start the dialogue up.
Hanar refuses
Yeah.
to listen to reason. Why can't it act
Okay.
in an orderly and lawful manner?
The correct... Okay. So there's, like... There's one just blatantly racist option here. We're not picking that. What are the other... Like, The two on the left are the same.
Hanar are biologically genderless, though others may assign arbitrary gender values to them for convenience.
Fair. Still, it is a bit dehumanizing, but... Or, well,
It's very dehumanizing.
Depersonizing.
Yeah.
But do you have a thing for this quest? Like, what is the optimal dialogue solution?
Oh, I didn't actually manage to get it up. I don't remember what the quest was
Presidium
called.
Prophet.
Ah.
Because, like...
Prophet?
It does seem like by closing all of my other program... okay, you know what? I figured it out.
Yeah.
The two things that are drawing a lot of power are Streamlabs and Mass Effect, because they're both using the GPU. Because it's basically a twofold stress around the GPU. The problem is if I'm also screen sharing to Discord, then that's a triple, like, I'm basically, my GPU is having to process the same thing 3 times over, which I think is overloading it, like causing it to draw more power than it can. Based on my power supply.
Yeah. Okay. So basically what it says is there are 3 options. One is to buy a permit for the Hanar to leave, but that costs us 150 credits. If we charm the Hanar to leave, we get Omnigel. If we charm the officer to leave, we get Medigel.
You know what? We'll just charm the Hanar then.
Are there laws being broken here?
But just like
unreasonable.
listen to the story for now.
Is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Let me talk to the individual.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You
Okay, now that's just... I mean, they are made of jelly, but at the same time, like...
Yeah,
to say
I'm really not that happy helping this guy, but at the same time, yeah, Omnigel is more useful than Medigel to us.
So, this
isn't
the way?
the way. Yeah.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen.
I can't
There
hear
is no
his,
intent to cause trouble.
I can't hear their voice, so I just imagine it's like the same voice as the brains from Futurama.
It's very different from that, but you know, just like I think I like your version better. Also, let's just
go with the Paragon option.
Yes.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
Yeah, but not like this, though.
If the Protheans had wanted you to force your message on the unwilling, they'd
Not
have
like
said
this
so.
reminds me of the first Matrix
This one
movie,
hears wisdom.
when the
Perhaps
the character who's
enthusiasm
supposed
has
to be
clouded
trans
judgment
died.
in this matter.
Oh, okay,
This
okay.
one departs now,
So
and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
So that was a very loud, but like, what were you saying? Because I heard something very yikes.
So do you remember in the Matrix, there was that one character who only wore white, short blonde hair?
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to be trans.
Okay. I like, which in 1999 was, you know.
Yeah, not accepted. For dumb reasons, sure, but unfortunately. I mean, looking back on it now, and especially knowing the I do not know how to pronounce their names. The sibling director team that did Matrix.
The Wachowskis?
Yeah, are trans. Like, it's so clear that the Matrix is a trans allegory.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Well, we have Omnigel and some XP that's not worth a lot. And I think it's about time to end. Let me just say...
We've gotten through pretty much all these side quests. I mean,
there's only the Cerberus stuff left, really.
Yeah. It's made a mockery of what I titled the stream, which is Vacation in Virmire, but, you know...
Look,
these things happen.
This is how it goes sometimes. But thank you everyone for joining us. We probably don't have that many Mass Effect 1 streams left in us, because not because we're getting tired of them, but because the game's almost over.
I'd say 2 or 3 at most.
Probably, unless the main quests take an extremely surprising amount of time.
And in Virmire, we get to kill one of the racists off.
Which is always nice.
Yep.
So, shall we wrap up?
Yep. So, as always, thank you for watching. In terms of future streams, I believe the current plan is for Gen, Jack, and I to play Civ on Thursday. And then this coming Saturday, we're going to be talking about Dragon Age Origins. So another BioWare game. one of my favorites, certainly. Sunday will be more D&D. We are still in the scary tunnel with the ancient white dragon, so that's going to be fun. And then next Tuesday, probably Mass Effect.
And we've got a lot of other streams, like there's going to be some Psychonauts 2 stuff that's going to be happening later. There's going to be... I'm definitely going to try and get through all of Control when possible. I want to like do a full playthrough of The Missing with JJ McField, but I don't want to do it on my own. Because it's one of those games that's kind of better when experienced like as a group. So I'll see if I can get Aerith on for that if she's more available later on, because she's been pretty busy recently. And but yeah, that's more or less it. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.